Hello Sagittarius placements. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. So today we're just going to look into general energy, see what messages Spirit has for us. Remember, our energy is fluid. It can be past, present, or future. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative, okay? Let's see what the energy takes us today. Also, if you feel called to book a reading with me, the link is in the description and also in the about section of my channel. If you have any questions, you can always email me. That is also in the about section of my channel. So we have Hope, number 27. Then we have Reminder, number 28. Ooh, so escalation. Okay. We have Playful, number 44. So force could be important to you. Have Denial, number 14. How can you have hope and denial? That's interesting. Playful for me is my inner child card as well. So it could be some inner child healing. Then we have Fragment, number 14. So you see how we have 27, 28, and then we have 14, 15. On the bottom we have Complicated, number 11. It's feeling like you wish something would change, but you don't have any hope that it will change. Complicated gives me like sword energy, like being in your head a lot. Well, let's see where the tarot takes us. That Seven of Swords wanted to pop out. I saw it. I saw it. That's too many. It's too many. Look at that. What did I say? What did I say? The Seven of freaking Swords. I feel like it's supposed to be like this. I do. I knew it was going to come out. I felt it. The Four of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman reverse. Pisces and fixed sign energy. So Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. I missed one. Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. Stare me right in the face. Okay. It's funny how all the fire signs are like similar in their story. I know that as a collective, the energies can bleed together. Look at that. The King of Cups on the break. You're holding your emotions back from like over-giving. You could have been over-given in a situation. But you're fighting for something with that Knight of Wands. It feels like you're trying to put, I don't know if it's healthy boundaries or just put up a really high wall. It could be a form of self-sabotage of you putting up a high wall. But with the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse, you have some type of truth and clarity. Also, 7-7 can be important to you. But you're holding back from overgiving in some way. But I feel like it's hindering you somehow. With the Hangman in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's like you're trying to move forward, but that energy could be either repeating a cycle or there being a pause. But in the reversal, it feels like trying to surrender. But before you do that, you have to close out a cycle. You can't repeat patterns of the past. Because that Seven of Swords energy feels like it's your present energy. Like you're in denial or you're lying to yourself about something. Spirit, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman reverse. Okay. So, a lot of majors, okay? We have the Death, Scorpio energy, and then we have the Lovers, Gemini energy. Yeah, you have to nip something in the bud. You have to end something. You have to let it go. You have to transmute this energy. And it's looking like choosing to love yourself and pour into yourself and not pour into other energies. Yeah, this is about like emotional stability somehow. King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, High Priestess in the reverse, Pisces energy, Nine of Swords, the Hangman again, so heavy on the Pisces, the Six of Cups. You have a deep soulmate here. Ooh, Three of Swords. You have some form of stability coming in. It could be a lawful offer, but it could just be something more stable than you've experienced before, Sagittarius, and you're afraid of getting your heart broken with the Three of Swords. So it's fear leading the way with that Seven of Swords. It's not really a lie that you're telling yourself, it's fear. Is what I'm getting now. You manifested something nurturing, something caring, something equal, and you probably went through a really hard time during this Venus retrograde that we literally just got out of. You probably went through a lot. You have something very stable and practical coming in, but you're not listening to your intuition. You're letting fear guide you instead of, ooh, my ear is ringing, instead of following your heart. Aries got a similar message. Yeah, you're delaying yourself. You're repeating a cycle of self-sabotage is what this is. Instead of going through this rebirth energy and knowing that whatever this is going forward, it could be a divine counterpart. Take it how it resonates. It could just be your soul purpose, destiny, soul tribe. You're telling yourself that is just going to hurt you. In reality, this is everything you could ever ask for. We have pre-Empress energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. You're at a standstill. You're very close to repeating a cycle because you won't open up. It's like you're fighting to move forward, but at the same time you're holding yourself back as the energy. Okay. That's why that Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. You're trying to surrender, but at the same time you're putting up a high wall. You're putting up a high block for yourself. Spirit, please clarify that Seven of Swords. I knew that Seven of Swords was your present energy. I knew it. I just felt it. Spirit, please clarify the Seven of Swords. Nine of Cups. You're telling yourself that you're not going to be happy, that this isn't going to be fulfilling for you. It's a lie that you're telling yourself. How can you manifest your new beginning? How can you manifest your destiny and still have doubt? You're just delaying yourself. It's the energy here. I ain't here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Oh my gosh, the Emperor. Come on, Aries energy. Whew, baby, come on. The Three of Pentacles. The freaking Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands reversed. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Cups. Again, the High Priestess in the reverse. Look at that. Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is a lie you're telling yourself. It is a mask that you are wearing. This is your ego blocking you from literal destiny, from your new beginning, from your overall happiness. Four of freaking Pentacles. Two of Swords. You know deep down the truth. You know that this is a very stable energy. This is a nurturing energy. Some of you, it could be a reconciliation with someone with the Three of Pentacles, but you can have fun with this energy. You could have peace with this energy. But with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, you're letting your ego drive instead of letting your soul drive. You're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you, look at that Judgment underneath. Oh my gosh. Your intuition is telling you that this is not a lie. The masses, it's just not a lie. You're telling yourself a lie, but that's not the truth. You're letting your ego drive you. Yeah, this is a new passionate beginning, whatever that means for you. It could be a person, or it could just be something that you're experiencing, something that you manifested. It could be a new job, starting a business, manifesting new friends, moving, whatever that is for you. This is nurturing for you. This is emotional stability for you. This, you also have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is very stable. This is very practical. You'll be stable financially in this situation. You have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. That is such a balanced energy. It's not in the reverse at all. But this is you telling yourself you can't be happy even though this energy is very balanced. It's like you're really finding yourself like, is this for me? This battle is completely within yourself. Whatever this energy is on alignment with you, is in alignment with you. And you're not taking it. You're afraid to. You have fear there. You keep telling yourself this isn't it. This isn't for me. When in reality it is, but you're afraid to go towards it. You're afraid to pour your love into it. You're afraid to repeat a cycle. You're not repeating a cycle here. This is something completely different. Something you've never experienced before. And the energy surrounding you have the Empress, Taurus energy. Spirit, please clarify the Empress. Ten of Swords. Seven of Cups. So you have the Emperor and the Empress out here, by the way. Both in the upright, both balanced. The High Priestess again in the reverse. Could have heavy Pisces placements. The World, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands. So fixed sign energy again. Especially with that Tower there, and the Eight of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Star, the Empress again. Whew, what are we doing here, Sagittarius? The Two of Wands reverse. The Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. The Page of Swords. Sag. What are we doing? This is literally the one. Like Neo in the Matrix, the one. Like, this is that type of energy that I'm getting for you. This energy, whatever it is, wants to move forward with you. I'm not really getting anything outside of yourself right now. I'm just reading it how I see it. This chapter is trying to come to a close. This is a birth of something new, something beautiful, something nurturing that's trying to come in after so much pain with that Ten of Swords. But there's a block in your intuition. And since there is a block, this chapter cannot close. It's trying to close with the World there. It's trying to have forward movement. It's trying to rebuild anew. The Tower in the reverse for me is rebuilding anew, onto new horizons, onto your destiny with the Star. But there's a halt here, especially with that Two of Wands. It's like, how do I move forward? How do I move forward knowing that pain won't find me, knowing I'm not being breadcrumb, that it's enough? You have to trust. You feel like you haven't mastered it yet, whatever that is for you. You feel like you haven't mastered something yet, but you have. You might not even realize it, but I do get the Empress as you. I'm not getting, even though this card is the energy surrounding you, it feels like you. It feels like you don't even realize how balanced you are, and all the fire signs have gotten that. Like, you don't realize. You think that you are in this state of, I'm not healed yet, I'm not there yet, because you feel like you have to be in a particular place in your healing. Healing is not linear. Okay, you are more balanced, you are on a higher vibration, you are aligning more with your highest timeline than you realize. But you have to trust yourself. The Empress trusts herself to make those decisions, and the High Priestess is just the higher version of the Empress. So you're not trusting your higher self to guide you, even though you're in Empress energy. You're not listening to your higher self. You're not paying attention to the signs that she's giving you, the synchronicity she's giving you. She's asking you to please listen to me. I'm trying to close this chapter for you. I'm trying to get you to move forward, but you're not hearing me. That's what she's saying right now. You have something so beautiful coming for you, but you need to completely surrender and let go and let this just flow. I said that for, I think, all the fire signs. You have to let it flow. You're fighting against the current. You're fighting against the divine. You think that holding back and keeping your feelings back is nurturing you in some way or protecting you in some way, and it's hindering you, is what this is telling me. You know the clear choice, you know the decision you have to make, you know how you're supposed to move forward. This is a clear offer, okay? This is emotional stability. That's what I'm getting off of here. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, but this is something that you can trust. But you're feeling like you have to keep something at bay here, and that's only delaying your destiny. That's only delaying your highest timeline. And your challenge, you have the Four of Cups. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Cups. Six of Swords reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Wands. The Eight of Swords. The King of Cups. The Two of Pentacles reverse. The Five of Cups reverse. The Ace of Swords reverse. The Devil, Capricorn energy. The Two of Swords. The Six of Cups. I'm telling you, your challenge is literally to not disappoint yourself, to not miss out on this opportunity that is being presented to you, to not leave yourself in stuck energy, to not let fear hinder you or this mindset hinder you. This is a very successful situation for you. This is your next step. This is your next chapter with that Wheel of Fortune. Spirit does not want you to be hindered with that Six of Swords in reverse. Spirit does not want you to be stunted. It's emotional maturity, like I said, emotional stability. This is the second time we've seen the King of Cups. This won't run from you. This won't hide from you. This will be here and support you. Your challenge is not to miss out on this. This is a part of your destiny. Six of Cups. It could, like I said, it could be a divine counterpart. It could just be your soul's purpose. Whatever you are aligning with on your destiny, on your timeline, Spirit does not want you to miss out on this. This is going to be so successful in so many ways for you. We have the Ace of Pentacles come out. We have the Ten of Cups here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright here in your challenge. You have the Emperor and the Empress. I don't even know how much clearer I can be. You're in the energy of self-sabotage. And I'm so passionate about this because I see this as it being everything that you have asked for, everything that you dreamed of, everything that you may have been manifesting for the past 6 months, for the past year, for the past 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever that is for you. Whenever you start your spiritual journey and realize, like, I am worth this, I am enough for this, I deserve this, whatever that is for you, it is here, and you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself because of the mindset you're in. You're blocking yourself because of your past. Your past does not control you. I say this in so many readings. Your past is here to help you remember how far you've gotten and how much you've grown, but we don't live there. We don't stay there. When we bring the past with us, it's to remember how much we've grown. Like I said, how different we are. Like, we look back at that past person and say, she would be, or he would be, or they would be so proud of me at how far I've come at this point in my journey. That's when we look at the past. That's why a reminder is there also. It's for you to remember how far you've come and not to just stay in that energy to live there, but to remember and be very happy for yourself and feel that gratitude and really thank the divine for getting you this far and for thanking your spirit guides and your ancestors for helping you get this far, because you have a blessing coming and a part of you is blocking it somehow. And it's going to be different for all of you. And your potential outcome, you have the 8 of Swords reverse. Spirit, please clarify the 8 of Swords reverse. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Queen of Wands reverse. Seven of Wands, King of Swords, the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. The Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Hangman, Pisces energy again. Judgment, Strength, Leo energy, the Three of Swords. The Eight of Cups. I think you realize that you're not going to get something specific that you're looking for in a situation. And I think once you realize that you're not going to get that, you completely surrender and you make the call. Whatever that is for you. You still have some fear there of getting your heart broken. Yeah, you still have some shadow work to do, but yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. You see the truth now. You take the mask off. I feel like you're waiting for like some form of apology or for someone to like step forward. And that might be why you're hindering yourself, because you're probably like, until I get this, I'm not doing this. Until this happens, I'm not doing that. And honestly, this is just like Spirit saying, just go forward. Because with Judgment there, I feel like Spirit is going to force it to happen and push it to happen with Judgment there. Your new beginning, your new chapter looks very different than what you thought also. And that might be why you're kind of at a standstill, because you probably thought it was one way. And it's not going to be the way that you thought, which is it's like that for a lot of us, you know. You step into your highest timeline and the way that the divine, has written it for you. You might, if you don't make a decision to choose clarity, I feel like the divine is going to intervene. I think Spirit is giving you the choice right now to do it on your own. But for a lot of you, Spirit is really going to just like, okay, I gave them a chance. Now I have to do this. That's what I'm getting from that Judgment card. Advice for Sagittarius, advice. Five of Pentacles reverse. King of Wands, the Hermit, Virgo energy. The Moon, Pisces, Cancer energy, and the Five of Wands reverse. The Four of Wands, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. On the bottom, we have Strength in the reverse. The World, the Seven of Swords. The Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. The Page of Swords. It looks like to me that the divine is stepping in here. They're going to take control. So it looks like There's going to be instances that happen that is going to push you forward, is what it looks like. They're going to freak you out. They're going to scare you. You're going to say things to yourself that's not even true. Four of Cups. Until you align with this opportunity is what I'm getting. You can't lie your way out of this. You can't fake your way out of this. It's coming. Because this is about you, like, choosing yourself and loving yourself and manifesting. Really, Judgment. Divine is telling you as advice, they're going to intervene if you don't do some deep soul searching, especially with that Hermit and the Moon. You have a lot of healing and recovery to do to get on the right path. They're guiding the way here. I'm ready to love and learn. My intuition guides me to the right decision with the Moon there. Spirit is like, you have to release all the, like, this five. The fives are temporary, like misalignments, like small, I can't think of the word right now. Inconveniences. That's what I'm trying to think of. They're trivial, and it feels like you're making them out to be bigger than what they are. This is about opening up your heart with that strength in the reverse. You have to trust yourself and trust your intuition. Really trust that your higher power is leading you in the right direction. The Hierophant. It feels like Spirit is saying, I'm giving you one more chance, Sagittarius. Are you going to do this or you're not going to do this? Because if you don't, judgment is coming. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice. I know it almost popped out, but advice for Sagittarius. Okay, we have healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. I feel like I don't even have to read that because that would, these oracles be like mic drop moments sometimes. Okay, healing is happening is number 82. So August 2nd could be significant. That just passed. So you could have had something happen that day. Also, the month of October or January can be significant. You could have someone who's 10 years old. A child, a brother, a sister. You could have had something happen when you were 10 years old. That, because that playful card is there, so it could definitely be some inner child healing. You're not broken. You're a part of the ever-changing nature of life. Ever-changing, ever-changing, ever-changing. Change is your natural state. The rose knows that you were never meant to stay the same, to be one single shape, size, or way. You're not normal. That's normal. You're always becoming more and more of who you truly are. Healing is happening every moment of every day. You're returning to your life, you're returning to your true state every moment of every day. Calling your support team or people who can hold you in that. Who can trust in the grace of your natural state. A true healer knows that they're not the only one doing the healing, rather they're holding the vision of the return to wholeness. Knowing that wholeness isn't a stagnant state. When you embrace all parts of life, from the ecstasy to the agony, to the joy to the grief, to the bloom to the fall, the bud to the rose hip, you realize that healing is always happening and life is on your side. No one is immune to the polarity of this human experience. The only way through it is to embrace all parts of it, the light and the shadow. And as any healer or initiate knows, that the only way to the light is to embrace the shadow within. The shadow and sometimes the pain is a portal to your liberation. You're not broken. You're healing. Healing is happening. Trust in the timing of your life. Rose transmission. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. Healing is happening. You really have to trust yourself, like, for real. We could get our manifestations. We could get everything we align with what the divine has promised for us. as we're healing. We don't have to be at a specific state of healing to get our manifestations, to get our happiness, to get the love we deserve, to get the people that love us, to get the career that we have always wanted. We could get that as we're healing. We just have to trust ourselves and take those leaps of faith. Advice for Sagittarius. Take time to breathe out. Expect powerful change. You're very close to achieving your goal. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. If you know your North Node placement, watch that reading because that helps you with aligning with your life's purpose. You have meditate and contemplate, Pisces energy. Surrender to the divine, full moon. And we just had that full moon in Pisces not too long ago at the time of this reading. And look at that super moon. Emotions are running high. So yeah, you could have had a huge transition happen on the Pisces super blue moon. On the bottom, we have nothing will come of the situation. And I really get, like, not taking this opportunity will just leave you at this standstill when nothing will come of the situation. Okay. If you're new here, I usually read these as self-love, but we'll see what comes out. But all this cup energy here feels like it might be a love situation, but we have multiple forms of love in our life. Not just romantic love. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice. Look at that deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I know that's you, Sagittarius. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. On the bottom, we have getting to know each other. Yeah, if this is a new love, which for some of you it is, you have to give it a chance. No more lying to yourself. No more deceiving yourself. You really have to open yourself up. If this person does feel familiar to you, we have past life relationships here. So you have had past lives with this person. But you have to really open yourself up and really trust that you're making the right decision. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. At least you put yourself out there. At least you gave it a chance to see if it could work. But I have the strongest feeling that it will. You just have to trust that you are in alignment. Advice for Sagittarius. I have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. I have envy. I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I have friendships. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I have surrender. I can release my need to control. I have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. We have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And then we have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. On the bottom, we have self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. See? You have envy here. You have denial here. And Spirit is telling you to really change your perspective and really surrender. To really feel your feelings. It's okay to have those feelings, but as long as you transmute that energy into something healthier and more positive, we're always going to have those dark days. But we have to come out of it better. So it's okay to feel those feelings, but don't stay there. Don't be like, oh, I wish I had what that person had. No, because that's not your timeline. That's not where you're meant to be. You're supposed to have something that is meant for you. It's okay to feel that feelings, but remember that you have something on your timeline that's meant for you, and that's not yours, that's theirs. It's the energy. It's like when you catch yourself having that negative self-talk, that deception, that self-sabotage, you have to really transmute that energy. When I find myself getting in a state of like that negative, just that negative energy, I say I love myself. Or I say that I am deserving, I am loved. You know, I say all these affirmations to myself when I start to feel something very negative. And if I say negative self-talk, or I start talking mess about somebody because of how I'm feeling, I take a minute, I take a deep breath, and I say something positive. I live in my truth, and I tell myself, D, that wasn't appropriate to say, that wasn't appropriate to think, that's not yours, you know, da-da-da-da. Take it how it resonates. But you always find a way to transmute that energy, and eventually it'll get easier, it'll get better. I mean, we're human, we're always going to do things like that. But as long as you find a way to cope and you find something that works for you, then you won't feel the need to be envious or feel the need that you're not deserving. Advice for the collective. Oh, advice for Sagittarius. I've been doing collective readings for weeks now, so I'm not used to it anymore. Advice for Sagittarius. Now, Between Worlds, number 3. Okay. Transition, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaging in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lesson of recent experiences. And this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, and what surfaces will probably not be what you expected. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Yeah, you just have to surrender and let flow happen. Advice for Sagittarius. Advice. You have yes, so if you had a yes or no question on your mind, Spirit is saying yes within the next few months. And then we have romance. We have perfect timing. We have no. I might have to clarify that. And then we have success. We have helpful people. If you have someone that you could trust to talk to, I would really do that, because helpful people friendship has come out a bunch of times. For some of you, this is a soul tribe, and Spirit is saying that you could trust the new people that are entering your life. Spirit, why is no here? Why is no here? Knight of Swords in the reverse. The Three of Pentacles. The Devil reverse. The Two of Wands. The Six of Wands. You can't rush the process. You're still rebuilding and detaching and healing and trying to figure out a plan. So if you're trying to take a shortcut, Spirit is saying no, because they still will intervene with judgment. No shortcuts. It wouldn't be practical, and your heart wouldn't be in it if that's what you were asking. Death in the reverse, there will be no real change. That's why no is here. So it feels like you were asking for a shortcut energy or a faster way to speed up your healing. Like I said, in the beginning of the reading. Healing is not linear. It's not if I do this, then I'm in a more healed space. You take your time. It just feels like a lot of you need like a shadow work reading. And my friend Elisa from Silhouette Tarot does shadow work readings. So if you're interested in that, I would say head over there to her. It just feels like you can't rush the process. You can't rush into this timeline because you have to do the work to get there. And if you don't do the work, you're going to be at a standstill. Nothing will come of this situation because you're trying to rush it. And it will constantly get delayed if you don't really take a good look in the mirror and say, okay, this is what's going on with me. This is what's wrong. This is what I need to heal from. And this is the steps I'm going to take to do it. Baby steps. It's the energy. You cannot rush this because you see what's happening now. It's like you have something, an offer coming at you that is stable, and a part of you is still like, I can't give everything to this. I can't do this, because that's your ego talking. That's that self-sabotaging energy, because there's still some work that needs to be done. So Spirit is offering you your manifestation, and you're like, no, not yet. I can't do it yet. I'm not ready. I don't deserve this. Whatever that self-sabotage, whatever that deception is in your head. When you're more than ready. You have Empress and Emperor energy here. But you have to trust. Okay, I'm done with my rant. Let's get you guys an affirmation. Spirit, affirmation of advice for Sagittarius. Affirmation of advice for Sagittarius. I feel like I was yelling at you guys, but I felt like that was like your spirit guides. I'm not afraid to step into the edges of my comfort zone. I didn't mean to keep shuffling, but I guess there was something else. I align everything I need in life by simply being me. I will measure today by how fully present I am. I'm always guided. I think all of those were perfect. Just staying present in the energy, surrendering completely, trusting in yourself, trusting in your soul, trusting that you are on the right path. Okay? I hope that helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me, making it to the end of my readings. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a reading with me, the link is in the description and also in the about section of my channel. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. Sorry if I was yelling too much at you guys. And I will see you in the next one, Sag. 42 on the timer. That might be important. Okay, see you guys next time.